for the most intimate part of your being. Get ready, because what you are about to discover may change everything you thought you knew about this connection. The angels have been closely watching the paths you and this special person have walked, and they want you to know that nothing that has happened has been by chance. Every encounter, every word, and even every silence have been parts of a greater plan, a cosmic dance that guided both of you to this moment. There is something deeply spiritual in this connection. This person, who may have been in your thoughts, or who at some point seemed distant, is undergoing a powerful internal transformation. For a long time, they have tried to suppress or ignore the feelings they have for you. But slowly this resistance is fading away. What remains is a pure and genuine love, impossible to contain. Before continuing the message, write in the comments, "I take possession." Now, continuing the message, this love, which has been kept secret or even denied for so long, is now beginning to manifest in ways that you may not have realized yet. Small gestures, fleeting glances, words left unsaid, all of this reflects the whirlwind of emotions that this person carries within themselves. Even if they try to maintain a facade of control, the angels show that inside, they are completely consumed by this feeling. There is an internal struggle happening, a battle between reason and the heart. On one side, this person tries to keep logic, reminding themselves of all the reasons why they should not completely surrender to this love. On the other, their heart screams louder and louder, asking to be heard, to be accepted. The angels say that this struggle is a reflection of the insecurities and fears that we all carry to some extent, but that in this person's case, these feelings are being amplified by the intensity of the connection you share. The angels also want you to know that this person is going through a moment of profound introspection. They have been reflecting on the choices they have made, on the paths that have led them to where they are now, and on how things could have been different. There is a growing recognition that in trying to protect themselves from possible pain, they have ended up distancing themselves from what really matters, you. And now, this realization is leading them to reconsider everything. This person is beginning to realize that no matter how much they have tried to move on or distance themselves, something is pulling them back to you. It's as if a greater force, something beyond rational understanding, is guiding them back to your heart. The angels reveal that this force is true love, a feeling that cannot be easily forgotten or ignored because it is an essential part of this person's soul journey. Dear soul, the angels ask you to keep your heart open and full of compassion. This is a delicate moment where all this person needs is a safe space to open up, to share what they are feeling without fear of judgment or rejection. The angels know that you also carry your own wounds and uncertainties, but they encourage you to lead with your heart, allowing love and not fear to guide your actions. Now, before we continue this message, write 1111 to claim. As this person faces their own fears and begins to accept the depth of what they feel for you, the angels are working behind the scenes, creating the necessary conditions for this love to flourish. They are dissipating the clouds of doubt and insecurity, replacing them with clarity and courage. What this person is about to experience is a kind of awakening, a deep recognition that what they feel for you is real, is true, and deserves to be fully lived. This awakening will not be simple or easy. The angels show that this person still carries deeply rooted fears, fears that may have their roots in past experiences of pain or rejection. But they also show that with time and with the spiritual support being offered, these fears will begin to dissolve, giving way to a new confidence, a new determination to follow the path of the heart. The angels also want you to know that this person, although they may appear strong and confident on the outside, is actually someone who feels very vulnerable when it comes to deep emotions. And it is precisely this vulnerability that makes them hesitate, that makes them question if they are really ready to open up again, to take the risk of getting hurt. But the angels are by their side, whispering in their ears, reminding them that true love is worth any risk, that it is better to have loved and risked than to live in the safety of emotional emptiness. During this process, You may notice subtle changes in this person's behavior. Perhaps they start to get closer, show more interest in your life, or even share more of their own thoughts and feelings. These are signs that the walls that once protected them are starting to crumble, that they are allowing themselves to be more authentic and open with you. The angels are guiding each of these steps, helping this person find the courage to be true to themselves and to you. They are clearing the path, removing obstacles that could prevent this connection from strengthening. But they also remind you that for this journey to be successful, it is important that both are willing to open up, communicate honestly, and share their hopes and fears. At this moment, the angels also ask you to reflect on your own feelings. How do you feel about this person? Are you willing to give it another chance, to explore this connection with an open and receptive heart? The angels suggest that you allow yourself to feel without haste, without pressure, and to trust in the wisdom of your heart to guide your decisions. This is a moment of great potential, where love can blossom in a way that you may not have expected. The angels are preparing the ground for something beautiful and meaningful, but they also remind you that this love needs to be nurtured with patience, understanding, and above all, with clear and open communication. Now that you are aware of the depth of this person's feelings and the path that the angels are helping to tread, it is time to explore how this love can manifest in reality. The angels reveal that this connection is special, unique, and carries a greater purpose within it. It is not just a passing romance or physical attraction, but a soul connection, a meeting destined to transform both in profound ways. This person, now more aware of what they feel for you, begins to realize how important you are in their life. Every thought, every memory brings forth a wave of emotions that they can no longer ignore. The angels show that for a long time, this person tried to rationalize these feelings, searching for reasons not to fully surrender. Perhaps they thought it was better to move on, that the complications were too many, or that the timing was not right. But now, all of this seems insignificant in the face of the immensity of the love they feel. Now, before we continue this message, write in the comments, "I receive," to claim. The angels are whispering to this person's heart, encouraging them to take actions that reflect this love. And although they may still hesitate, fearing the vulnerability that comes with true love, the angels assure them that they are being guided in the right direction. They are helping them to overcome their own insecurities, to trust more in themselves, and to recognize that love is a force that can heal, transform, and illuminate. There is a subtle but powerful change happening within this person. They are starting to see you in a new light, realizing that what you have together is rare and precious. Perhaps in moments of silence, or during the night when thoughts become clearer, they find themselves imagining what their life would be like if they could be by your side in a more full and true way. These thoughts are not mere fantasies. They are reflections of a deep desire that is becoming increasingly impossible to ignore. The angels want you to know that this person is considering taking a big step. Perhaps it's a message, a phone call, or even an honest and open conversation. They want to express how they feel. They want to make it clear that despite all doubts and hesitations, the love they have for you is real and stronger than any fear. The angels are preparing their heart for this moment, ensuring that they find the right words, speak sincerely, and open up in a way they never have before. But the angels also warn that this process requires patience. Although this person is preparing to open up, it's important that you give them the space and time they need to do so at their own pace. Pressuring or forcing them may cause them to back away, as there is still a deep fear of rejection or that things won't work out as they hope. The angels ask you to trust the process, knowing that everything is unfolding in the best way and time for both of you. This love that is blossoming within them is like a seed that has finally found fertile ground. With the right care, it can grow, strengthen, and transform into something beautiful and lasting. But just as a plant needs light, water, and time to grow, this love also needs to be nurtured with care, patience, and mutual trust. The angels also suggest that you use this time to reflect on what you truly desire from this relationship. Are you ready to commit with an open heart? Are you willing to forgive the past and build something new? These are important questions that need to be considered as both of you prepare for the next chapter of this journey. As this person comes closer to you, the angels ask you to keep your energy high. Continue to take care of yourself.